Okay, are we recording? I think so. Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Shawley here today with you for AccuWeather and for Pennsylvania Weather Watchers and for storm trackers, storm chasers, I should say, across the globe, you know. Recently, of course, you all know we've had some devastating hurricanes that have hit Texas and Florida and other states down south here. I want to cover 3 products right now that absolutely are essential in any arsenal if you're a homeowner, a business owner. Our friends over at IPG Hurricane Tape Polymer Group, and ironically they're out of Sarasota, Florida. Just talked to a buddy of mine down there, and he said, it could have been worse. But I want to focus on a couple of products here, but foremost, the IPG group, they have what they call this hurricane tape, and I'm showing it to you right here, okay? Like I said, there is nothing stronger or tougher on the market out there today. The hurricane tape, I've tested it, and folks, it is really, really phenomenal stuff, okay? I've already taken it, and I've used it on, we have a nonprofit group, and the kids have used it on the boat. They actually saw that TV commercial where the guy painted the boat with the rubbery and at a dinghy and it floated. Well, here there was a hole in the one boat that they were using. They had taken it out for the day, and they had some hurricane tape in the boat. That's all they had, right? So they pulled on shore, and they wiped dry where the hole was, okay? And they took the hurricane tape and they applied it. And they only applied it 2 layers deep. So they put it on, and they put another layer on top of it. And ironically, to this day, it's still holding tight, and it's still leak-proof, okay? And I was just reading here on this roll of hurricane tape, okay? But it's of course, it's for heavy-duty repairs, long-term repairs, which we've already proven, mold-resistant, tear-resistant. And trust me, you cannot tear this stuff. You have to use a pair of scissors to cut the tape, all right? Water-resistant, which we already found out, and more importantly, it's recyclable, okay? And it can be used for roping repairs. And I say roping, yes, you can take this, pull it open, and roll it out into a rope feature and use it as a rope, okay, if you're in a search and rescue mode. But the hurricane tape, the coolest thing about this, I got a video coming later from somebody who had used it in Florida, but they had taken the hurricane tape and they put it on the window, the back window, and the side windows, okay, as a temporary safety feature. Okay, well, here what happened was a tree branch had come down, hit the vehicle, and it went through the back window, okay? Now, the hurricane tape, what happened was every bit of glass shard, instead of it flying all through the vehicle, it basically stuck to the tape. And when they pulled it out of the vehicle, all that glass was basically adhered to the hurricane tape. That in itself is awesome, because you're not going to be getting glass, heaven up if you are in a wreck, whatever. I've had people use hurricane tape on their house windows, okay, in the event of storms or whatever. And again, it just keeps that safety feature there for you, okay. Yeah, definitely go to IPG, their website. And, I mean, in addition to the hurricane tape, as I have here, they have a huge, huge selection of tapes, and they have flashing material. They've got Pro Mask Blue for painters, okay? They have the IPG Thin Painter Tape, which can be left up on your surface for up to 2 weeks, and it easily pulls off after you've painted your house. Another product that they have is the aluminum foil tape, okay? They have different grades, meaning that, they have a low grade for low temperature, the whole way up to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. In other words, you can put this stuff on your furnace pipes, okay? And I say this because if you have a furnace and your exhaust pipe to the chimney, be it coal furnace or an oil furnace, right? Even gas furnace, okay? Your exhaust pipe, if it's in a basement, sometimes that pipe will become corroded. Now, what a lot of people are doing is they'll take the wide aluminum foil tape from IPG and they'll wrap it around the seams of the pipe itself, okay? And when I wrap the foil around the pipe, that is a permanent seal, okay? It's going to seal in all those toxic fumes, and also if it does rust out, because right where the pipe goes into the wall, okay, all right, the foil will keep that a tight seal, okay? Even if the pipe were to rust out, the aluminum foil is not going to rust out, and it's going to maintain a good seal for you, because you don't want carbon monoxide going through your house. Very good for cabins, okay, hunting camps and all that, where you sometimes have that situation where the pipes are going to rust out, okay? Great use to have. Also, it's good for, your heat ducts, okay? Again, to seal up the pipes, to reduce airflow. Our next product, we did a blog about this before here. Probably back about, a few months back, but we're gonna focus on it again, okay? Pine Mountain Extreme Start. This, I thought, when I first saw it, I thought, wow, this is really amazing. I thought, it's great for campers or people who want to go camping. The more I thought about it is, if you're out there, okay, and you're in a situation where you have a hurricane like they did down in Florida, and you need that fire. Okay, fire is essential. No matter what people say, fire is essential. In Pine Mountain, there are many fire starters out there, but we had tested these already, and I was thoroughly impressed. Like it says, one torch, one touch lighting, okay? You basically light the match, you start the paper. You could even use a flintstone with a little bit of cotton, okay, to get it started if you have to. I've already had people say to me they've purchased the Pine Mountain, and they put this in their safety survival kit in their home and in their backpack. So when they're out backpacking, they can easily start a fire, a safety fire, a rescue fire in the event, so they can be seen, okay? But all important, it's basically compact all-purpose wrap fire starter. It can be used for grilling, fireplaces, fire pits, and hiking. I encourage you to get this Extreme Start fire starter. They're inexpensive, and they absolutely will come in handy. Like I said, they're little tiny bricks. Okay, you can easily put one of these in your safety kit at home. So if you have to start a fire, they're going to be there. And a lot of the people I talked with have had these Extreme Start fire starters, okay? And even after their home got flooded, they had to get a fire going for cooking, okay? Because they had no heat source, right? So they went out to the backyard to the barbecue grill. Mind you, there's standing water all over the place. And they grabbed the Extreme Start fire starter, and they were able to light it, okay? And it lit no problem, and it started the fire for them, okay? And they were able to cook. So I would highly encourage you to go out and purchase an Extreme Start fire starter. You're going to get 12 in a box, okay? And it's like I said, it's a good investment, and you can be diversified and put them, a couple in your home, use them for your cookouts, but more importantly, have them in your safety kit, okay? Like I said, the folks in Florida have no electricity, so, this will come in handy for cooking, okay? Carlisle, okay? Which is by NAPA, all right? This is their new battery jumper, okay? A jump starter, I should say. And in short, you can charge it up, okay? It also has a USB 12, is that 12 volt? Yeah, it's I'm sorry, it's a 2.1 amp USB, okay? So it's a standard USB output, okay? But, like I said, it has a 12 volt, you just turn it on, 12.4 volts. Why is this so important, okay? Again, we were hearing stories about people that were stuck in traffic, right? Battery died, okay? The NAPA Carlisle battery jumper, your battery dies. You simply hook it up to the battery, and it would absolutely start your vehicle. It's a necessity for any person who has an automobile. It comes included with the 4G cables. Of course, the charger's included. USB port, okay, 12 volt DC power outlet, okay, so you can charge or run anything 12 volt off of it, okay. Has an off on switch, and it also has, and I like this feature a lot because it has what they call reverse connection warning. So if you were to put the positive on the negative, it's going to tell you, hey buddy, you made a mistake, all right. So anybody can hook it up to the battery itself. It has LED clamps, meaning the LED clamps here have a little LED light right there, okay? So when you turn it on, okay, the LED light, when you hook it up to the battery, that LED light will come on so you can see what you're doing, all right? Kind of neat. And here's your, there's your output for your 12 volt. So it's like a battery cigarette lighter plug, and you can just plug your anything into, and it gives you your 12 volt output.